صدق العجيز الضعيف مسكين ظالم الجهل. I am an oppressor to myself, I'm nothing, I'm no one, and let me to enter a state of that nothingness and see yourself at the beginning level surrounded by light, in front, to the right, to the left, all 6 directions of our existence, above and below, in front and back, to the right and to the left. From all 6 directions that let me to enter into your oceans of light, my Lord, and to take away difficulty, take away any darkness, take any type of burden away, and just to breathe in the associations. This is the association of lovers. They are in love with the Divine Presence, and as they recite they are like nightingales that are praising upon the Divinely Presence, and as they praise they are opening an appearance and an audience into the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. That's the time in which we are to be making our connection, making our heart to be connected, and then asking, oh my Lord, please take away difficulties, please send your rizq, whatever people have of requests and prayers, that's the time to ask. Because anytime you're in a state of praising, Allah is happy, Sayyidina Muhammad is happy, ulul amr and awliya are happy, and in that happy time make your request. Don't be heedless, we're just coming, going and having coffee and tea and leaving. That these are the times in which an energy and opening, a bab begins to open. As that opening comes, then the fires and the energies are flowing. Doesn't matter if it's here or 10,000 miles, their fires is coming all the way from the heavens, beyond the realm of the speed of light, faster than the speed of thought. From that realm they're pulling in light from the hearts and begin to reflect like a satellite. They reflect out that light for us to connect our hearts, to feel. We said before that every technology comes as an understanding for a very deep reality. So the material world takes it, by its nature it takes everything heavenly and begins to sell it. The material world by its nature is based on that. So it means that the Divinely Wi-Fi was for us to understand that your phone more powerful than the other phone. You have 2 ears, you have a screen, you have a speaker through your lips and tongue, and that phone needs to be connected, and there is a continuous signal being broadcasted from a higher conscience. A conscience that this material world it cannot destroy. God didn't give you your gift to go and destroy it. That higher conscience, that reality of the soul is always in the Divinely Presence. It's at the station where the transmission is coming out, that no human has access to try to manipulate it or destroy it. Our life is then to connect to it. That my lower conscience, the light of my soul that put upon my body is so buried deep within me and lost its ability to connect to the Wi-Fi. So you see what happens with your phone, it keeps timing out, the spinning, it just spins, it spins. The more you time out and the more you're disconnected, all your choices will be wrong in life, and every type of difficulty begins to visit the servant. Those whom believe, not believe in one religion but believe in the Divinely Presence and are trying their best in life to submit themselves to that Divinely authority, a power higher than ourselves. Once we admit to that power, there is a power much more powerful than anything about myself, and I'm submitting my life to that power. And things that I can do, I try to do, but I quickly understand the things I have no power and authority over, and I submit to it. And that becomes a life of submission, that becomes a life of trying to reach an understanding. So that's why then these meditations are not the hug a tree day. Shaykh, we signed up to meditate, let's go hug the tree and find the energy of the tree. Is the tree pulsating and am I feeling anything? No, this is a survival mechanism. This is a survival and stress mechanism, because you'll believe when you begin to see more and more of this craziness upon the earth, the lies and deceits, and many already now in that stage, and how you view it is by watch the commercials from the box. The commercials that come out are what? Antidepressant, pain relief, every type of medicine. And have you ever heard the disclosures? If you take this pill you will bleed from your head, you will bleed from your nose, you most likely will die, all your kidneys will fail. Please call Astro America. People are not doing well with stress. They're seeing all these things and they're not enjoying. The box is not giving them peace, it's making them more stressed. So then tafakkur and contemplation is not hug a tree, but it's to connect to a higher power. That I'm in a sense of darkness and all I see around me, my Lord, is darkness. Every type of confusion coming to my eyes and into my ears, making me to be more stressed, more anxious. I don't know what to do with myself, with my family, with anything. So then it's a rahmah. Mawlana Shaykh described, Shaykh Nazim Sultan al-Awliya described that when you distance yourself from Rijalullah, from awliyaullah, you have distanced yourself from God's mercy. And that's all that the evilness wants. Distance yourself from any type of authority or spiritual training on how to connect with your heart, so that you can enter into oceans of despair. So God's mercy is there are people on earth who have been trained, and as a result of their training their life is to train other people free of charge. It's not something you pay for. They say, okay, pay this course $3,000, you become a master of the 33rd degree. We went somewhere and they said their cat was a master of Reiki healing. I said, well, how did cat become a healer? So we paid $2,000, he became a healer. It's not that. It's something that has to be given freely. There's no compulsion in it and it's based on your choice. But it's a lifesaver at this time in our lives, a stress reducer in our lives. And they come to teach, as much as you're on and your cup is full, what God is going to send to you. So every spiritual master from every spiritual background taught, empty your cup. So the concept of coming in life and saying, I'm nothing with what you gave me of my title, what you gave me of money, what you gave me of my position, what you gave me of my status or class, whatever it is, my Lord, I'm nothing. Whatever I think I know nothing. If we can understand truly that nothingness and get yourself out of the way, it's yourself that blocking everything. When they sit and tell you meditate, you're sitting and just thinking through your head. They're not asking you to meditate through your head, it's actually your head causing all the problems. Your overactive mind, it doesn't know anything. Your mind and your head, your brain is a piece of mushy meat inside a box. Imagine like if you had a friend that lived inside a box and has never seen anything. But every time you go to him he tells you everything. And you can say, what the heck, who are you? You've never seen anything of daylight, how are you telling me all these things? So well, why are you listening? That's your problem and that's your fault. Did you realize this brain has never seen daylight? It has never seen anything. It's a sponge and all it does is absorbs. You only know from what you've been conditioned, what you've been told. It just absorbed, it absorbed, it absorbed until it made you now who you are. It has never seen anything. Why did you believe in it? So then awliya come and teach, oh don't trust that head, shut the head off. That's why the first zikr, La ilaha illallah. This nur that we come, we breathe, bring this breath of mercy and rahmah, that Allah's power, God Almighty's power is everywhere. His Wi-Fi is a signal that is broadcasting and sustaining every single atom. When we talk with the men privately, we try to describe, because sometimes you throw it out into the open, people don't understand that you don't have to make things complicated and think of a universe. If we think just this reality of one atom from the nucleus, because this universe is just more atoms. If you can understand the one, you'll understand the whole. From one atom there's a nucleus, that nucleus is a power, it is the source of power. Allah put within that nucleus love, what they call mass attraction, greater nuclear, weaker nuclear attraction. That attraction, tuhibbuna, what? قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ tuhibbuna, tell them. Allah talking to the electrons, if they love me fattabi'uni. This for people who understand Qur'an and the depth of the reality of Holy Qur'an. When Allah is telling Prophet tell this creation, He's not talking to the 10 human beings that have no value in Divine Presence, He's talking to their souls. God doesn't care about the physicality, He says, I don't care about it the weight of a mosquito wing. When God is speaking, He's speaking to that which is eternal, not temporary. Would you sit and talk with a donkey that you know is going to die in 80 years? It's going to be thrown into dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Allah busies His time with that which is eternal, not something perishing. Allah not talking about the physical world, He's talking about that which is eternal. Tell them, tell this creation that is in existence, if they want my love, mass attraction has now been built. If they want my love, this emanation of love is now emanating. The electron, just one atom to understand, this nucleus is a Divinely Presence and it's been ordered by Allah through qul, Divinely speech that moves out, and it hit the electron that if you want God's love, follow me. The electron has then now been commanded to follow the nucleus. He's been commanded to follow the nucleus. As a result of the command, the electron is going, not even a thought. There's no ego at that level, there's no understanding that we possibly can understand of the force that is attracting the electron into the center. What they call is an immense force, because if you break it you're going to have big problems. The immensity of the love the electron has to reach the center. As a result of wanting to come into the center, there's a weaker force, another weaker love that comes and says, not right now. Otherwise the attraction would come, it would collapse and this life would be over. So there's attraction that pulling it into the center, it's all Divine love. There's another force that's saying, like a love affair, not right now. Say when they do the Iranian wedding ceremony, where's your bride? Oh, she's not here, she went out to get flowers. Then they ask again, where's your bride? Oh, she went out to go do like this. It's like a love affair. Allah saying, no, you can't come that quick, you can't just come right into the nucleus. So there's another force that keeps it at bay. As a result of the force that wants to bring it for love, and the equal love, a little bit lesser, they call a lesser force, it pushes it away. This now creates the desire of the electron. So the electron doesn't stop. Because of the force and the pull of love, it's now moving, right? There's a centrifugal movement. So they have this symbol, mass attraction This symbol, mass attraction. This is attracting to the nucleus. As a result of this immense love, it's now going to begin to move to look to where it can come in. It's a love affair that it wants to get in. It's not going to stop, it's going to be moving. So there's always a force that cooling this love. This emanation from the center is this love that emanating to the electron, and as a result of the electron being in love, it begins to spin. It's following Allah's order, فَاتَّبِعُونِي. If, from the center saying, if you want my love, follow me. Come to the nucleus, فَاتَّبِعُونِي. فَاتَّبِعُونِي is now spinning. As a result of the electron is spinning, and then the scientists were astonished that spin, the immensity of the speed, that how fast this electron is spinning, lost in love. When they talk love and other people talk love, they're thinking something sexual. This is not that. This is the core reality of hubb. Hubb with the ha and the ba. This is from the ocean of hayat and the bahr al-qudra and the ba that makes everything into Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, because with that love the ba begin to open all of the secrets of creation and become Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This love that coming, it begins to make the electron to be lost in spinning. As a result of the spin you have now upward thrust. Attraction, centrifugal force. That's why when we went to Sayyidina Jalaluddin, that was the sama'. The Sufi dance was his way of teaching that ayatul kareem. That if you want to imitate your electrons, you have to feel the love, and your nucleus that God gave to us, our physical nucleus is our heart. And your body is the electron, your body is that which is negative. That which is eternal within you is the light that comes within your heart. So make your electrons, make your body to spin around your heart. So when they spin and spin and spin the electrons, it becomes a now upward thrust. So this whole hologram of life that we live, and every planet and every creature, everything upon it is a hollow space, and it's just existing as a hologram. And that's why Allah says, this life is but an illusion. If I take the spin, everything collapses to a few atoms, then nothing will appear. Its whole appearance is based on love. The electron is in love with the command of Allah, فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحِبُّكُمُ اللَّهُ, that follow me and Allah will love you. As a result, of course, they have no ego. The electron is spinning fast, creating upward thrust. So this whole illusion of life and the hologram of our life is based on that reality. If we truly understood then the atom, its whole existence is based on the love of Divinely Presence, and it's spinning for that love of Divinely Presence. Now imagine the whole universe, what does it matter? Now if you understood, truly understood one atom, you understood now the whole of the universe is like that. So then this, from the nucleus to the electron, is a vibration of love that comes out. It's the Wi-Fi of Divine. It's a Wi-Fi that comes out and connects to everything. Everything is now manifesting from that power coming out. Our meditation is based on being nothing. I'm nothing. Whatever my electrons on the outside are making me to think that I'm something, that's not the reality. That is the illusion that's spinning, and when Allah stops the spin is your grave. Everyone tastes of death. How much they're manifesting, how wealthy they are, how powerful they are, what positions they have, everybody goes to the same dirt. Then what happened to those atoms? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The spin stopped. The life ended and they went down. But there's a soul and a light and a reality within them that was free from their mass. Your E equals MC squared. Your energy equals your mass by your two lights. You have a light of your soul and you have the light of your fire. The light, the angelic light and the demonic light. Did you use the demonic light to become something bad and suppress your angelic light? Because once your mass goes, you're going in two different directions. Our life was then to realize this mass is temporary. My life is about how to make my light angelic and the demonic and angry light, the anger and the bad character to be brought down, so that my angelic light overpowers the bad light, and that the good overcomes the bad and the truth overcomes the falsehood. Because everybody's mass is going to go. In meditation you can begin to lose your mass so that you feel the energy. So E equals MC squared is a Sufi formula. What they're trying to teach, do you want to feel the energy? What's blocking you from the formula is the mass. If you're too much in your body, too much with your physicality, you're not going to feel any energy on that side. So then the whole training was reduce your mass by yourself, the importance of your mass by yourself. When you're trained with them, they begin to teach you and show you all your bad characteristics. If you can suppress them and bring them down, your mass actually begins to deflate. As your mass deflates, now your two lights will begin to come out. If your characteristics are good, the superior light, angelic light will begin to suppress the bad light. The bad light will become the fire of himma within your heart, what they call the zeal to do good. Either your life of fire overtakes you, you become angry and fiery person, and that overtakes your destiny of fire. If you suppress that fire and bring an angelic light, that fire becomes like a flame of zeal, that you want to go out and you want to do good, you want to do good things, you want to be of service. You don't want to sit on the couch and die, you want to go out and be of service. How do these people go out and be of service? Because that fire of zeal is within them, not the fire of anger which they want to burn everything. They didn't let their destiny to head in that direction, and that was through their tafakkur, their meditation and contemplation. That how am I going to balance my scale, how am I going to bring that down, how am I going to bring all these lights? I begin to lower myself, lower myself, lower myself. These praisings and these associations are emitting a tremendous Wi-Fi, because they are from these servants that have connected to that power. As soon as they begin the associations, this Wi-Fi signal of muhabbat tuhibbunallah fattabi'uni, they are the people of hubb. They are the people of Divinely love, where Allah when they completed and moved towards Allah's sincerity, Allah's response for them was yuhibbukumullah, that I will love you. When Allah puts His love upon the servant, these are ashiqeen and servants whom Allah loves them. As soon as they begin an association, there's a broadcast signal going out, and everybody is to connect with that signal, feel the signal, bring that light, make your prayers, make your connection, put all that energy upon yourself, bring yourself down. The more light that comes, the more light comes, you'll see your C squared, your light squared, your angelic light becomes more powerful. Every time you attend with them, every time you watch, every time you praise, every time you're making the salawats, your angelic light is being energized and your angry light is being deflated. That's why many people go home angry. Why? Because your angelic light is beating the out of your bad light. And the bad light very angry. Why do we have to go there? Why is your shit like that? I'm gonna eat like that. They didn't eat on time. That's the grumpy old one, they keep complaining the whole time. Then you know it worked. because that light came and began like a fire upon that character. And that's why I say, then be aware of it. That same grumpy light, it won't even let you come here. Not tonight, no way, not tonight, I don't want to go tonight. As much as you can come, as much as you come, these lights are coming. That light comes and begin to suppress. Then they're teaching and all their way of be nothing, be of service, do things that come against your ego, have the best of character. This world teaches you to answer back to everybody, use your mouth in a bad way. How do you die before you die? By stop using your mouth. Let people insult you, who cares? Let people do whatever they want other than abuse you physically. You don't have to answer back, you don't have to give a response to everything. Ya Rabbi, my Lord, I'm trying to deflate myself, not inflate myself. I want to be nothing, I want to be nothing, I want to be nothing, and this formula begins to work. We pray that Allah bless us, dress us and give us a deeper understanding. قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي is the power and essence of what's happening. That's why in our Islamic calligraphy, when they make beatific circles with Muhammad in the center, and they make very ornate, these only Allah were trying to show us an atom, that an atom with Muhammadur Rasulullah and very ornate, showing that why? Because all these energies are going out, these are all electrons. Everything is taking from that La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And that's why they were making all these circles of Muhammad Rasulullah to show these are the atom. The reality of the atom is that Divinely light in the center reaches to everything, it sustains everything. Because Allah Qul, it's a command from Allah to that presence in the nucleus, tell them, no beginning, no end, that Prophet is in continuous qul, in continuous speech to the electron. Fattabi'uni, that follow me, and the electrons are moving, samina wa ata'na, and then Allah addresses them, yuhibbukumullah, I love you. The atom is doing that, the sun is doing that. Then we do it when we go for Kaaba. The electron is you, the hujaj at the Kaaba. Your center is the nucleus. It's a symbol. God is not in stones and we are not stone worshippers. It's a symbol of the nucleus. That Allah teaching us, you have a nucleus and a center for everything. Center of your galaxy is that sun, the center of your being is your heart, and the center of your deen and your religion is the Kaaba. And the Kaaba represents the nucleus and a force of divine power. And when you come to the Kaaba, take all that clothes off, wear 2 white robes and be an electron, because the electrons are negative, the Kaaba is positive. And you're coming and circumambulating and imitating that reality. Then, my Lord, I'm just an electron coming back to my origin. My electrons are already doing this. Anybody doesn't want to make Hajj? You're already doing it. The earth is making a Hajj around the sun. The sun is the superior source because it's the light. The planet is devoid of light, means that which in life is always superior is the light. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salaamun ala al-mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi siri Surat al-Fatiha.
Welcome to Muhammadan Way YouTube.